Ladies and gentlemen, opportunities of cloud computing in defense environment. As we know that defense is very technology intensive in the present day context, and an army is called a state within a state, and you have got four major operation systems. One is called the operational information system, the second one is called the management information system, and the third one is called the geographic information system. And all these three systems have to be integrated to have a effective common operational scenario and for planning any tactical or strategic activities. Now, in the defense environment, in the earlier time, the data requirement was little less because the battlefield depth was much less. Now the battlefield depth has increased tremendously. Earlier, the most of the battlefield scenario was planned on a 1:50,000 scale map, which is of a fairly medium scale. The satellite imageries was really not there, but now if you see, we have got the high resolution satellite imageries. There is a requirement of large scale maps for all our battle management systems. So there is a huge amount of data. Other than, we have also got the management operation systems and operational information systems, like which are very specific to the different arms like infantry, artillery, and all these things have to be integrated. So I feel that the cloud computing has really got a lot of opportunities in the defense environment. Apart from that, we have got that advantage that we have got our own networking. So we are really not so bothered about the security concerns, because I think we can handle that. And we need the data which is available in the public domain. So we need the public domain data. We need our own data. So we need that public-private cloud situation to meet the national security requirement. Now, so these are the opportunities when you look at it. Then what are the challenges? When it comes to the challenge front, the main issue is the data standards, because we are going to integrate a lot of data collected from different sources. Now, from the cloud computing, we need that these standards are well defined and it is integrated. The second challenge is how to collect this data, because for all these applications we may be requiring certain kind of data. How do we collect this data? Third is the applications or the solutions. The solutions, what is available normally in the commercial domain, doesn't meet the requirement of the defense forces. That is what is our experience. So most of the time we go for the, popularly we call it the COT software, or the commercially off-the-shelf softwares, and then we try to customize it. And since most of the COT softwares are imported from abroad, the source code is not available. So whatever we develop, then the problem is how of integrating with the other systems. Then the third challenge is the remoteness of our deployment. As we know, the Indian Armed Forces are deployed in varieties of terrain, right from the desert area of the Rajasthan, the high hill areas of the Himalayas, and the the jungle areas of the northeast. And furthermore, as I said, the depth of battlefield has increased, and India is aspiring to become a regional power. So the varieties of terrain, the kind of situation which we have to simulate is mind-boggling. Now we have to create a virtual world. We have to create a virtual world, or the virtual terrain model, on which we have to integrate all other applications, your OIS application, MIS application, and GIS applications. And based on that, the critical decision is taken. The critical decision in the sense that the actual tactical decisions, where a minute mistake can be very, very dangerous, or it will be much more disadvantageous. But since cloud computing is an opportunity to us, we don't want to lose this opportunity. We want to use it as a test bed. And once we are successful in that, we can always migrate to the higher versions. We have got our own organizations like DRDO. We have got our own this thing, and the industry. They can. I think we can always collaborate and work out on a test bed how it is working, what are the problems it is coming from the test bed approach, and then progress further. By this, I think we'll be able to minimize many of our hardware and software requirements, and also otherwise whatever is available in the standalone mode, it can be integrated to the cloud computing mode. As far as the security issues are concerned, these are the standard security issues which is same same as applicable in the civilian domain. But I don't really see that kind of a security concern, because we have got our own security standards, and which are highly classified. We don't really put it in that kind of a domain. Only we'll like to put only data which are up to restricted category. Secret and top secret is not going to come there. So I don't see that kind of a challenge, because we have got a different security procedure for that. But this is what the opportunity. So there is a tremendous opportunity in the Indian context for cloud computing, and everybody can participate in that. That is what I would like to say, sir. Thank you.
A year and a half back, one of my center had a foundation day, and they wanted to bring out a publication. And as I was asked to write a theme paper on health sector computing, cloud computing applications and prospects. And from that day onward, gentlemen, I have attended at least 5-6 focused seminars, workshop, meets. And that also included one whole day chairing session in Singapore on the same topic, you see. So, see, basically I think a lot of issues which have been raised by this thing, we cannot debate the total cost reduction when it comes to this, when we shift from